folks, how you doing? Graham Blakey.
Who am I?
I was about to say, Market Grill. Coming live from the Market Grill.
Never introduced me, Graham. What's my name?
Tatty Peel.
Thanks, Graham. American Oak. Great Whisky. That's 70. No. Great Whisky.
That bad.
I was referring earlier on to too many A's at boxing. That was 3 A's. I got to the last 2 seconds there. I literally finished. And the phone like, ah! Oh, I can't believe the camera was on.
What we're going to say? Slange. Hey folks, how you doing? Graham Blakey.
Go!
Hello folks! It's 8:30, it's Friday night. Sit tight, relax and enjoy the next 60 minutes because it only means one thing and one thing only. It's time to get your whiskey groove on. It's the Whiskey Passport Show! Coming live from where?
The Market Grill in the sunny White Craig. Centre of the universe.
Centre of the universe. Thank you. On my left-hand side, we have Mr. Tatty Peel, a.k.a. Neil the Bald Head behind the wheel, Forbes. The man behind the cam, Gregor the Great Technician, Nanu, and collectively what we're doing, we're making the whiskey world a smaller place. So a warm welcome. I can hear the big applause out there in the universe.
I can see it as well, actually.
Absolutely.
Because we were watching them tonight.
Yes,
we were watching you tonight. Yeah.
Stop picking your nose. I'm watching you. But a warm welcome to our members and guests dialing in from all over the world. Now, if you're coming in from the United States of America, happy Thanksgiving. Today's Black Friday. Yes.
Thanksgiving yesterday, yeah.
That's it.
And what is it if you're from Walliford?
Walliford Day.
It'll be the wind day or something. Bucket day.
Bucket day, aye.
Johnny Walker, did you get him all right, did you?
Aye. We've got a good, exciting show into place. And of course, I don't know if you can see close enough, it's Movember. And at the beginning of the month, Tatty Peel decided that he was going to grow a Movember, just like myself, but instead he made a hair transplant up to the top of his head and it blew away in the car the other day there. So thank you, folks. So of course,
Gregor's has got the
Movember going on.
Aye,
so
aye.
That was a day's growth for him. You know what these folks are like.
I was shaved for a month up there.
Anyway, so thank you for dialing in, hopefully on Facebook Live or the preferred method, which is YouTube Live. So if you like us, you love us, you can share us, and you can even tell the rest of the world about us. And of course, remember, you have to be over what age?
Over 18 or 21 in the States.
Yes, and remember, drink responsibly. Don't drink everything that's in front of you in a winner, and savour it for later on. Now, just a wee thank you to Scott Watson for last week's assistance.
Scott was brilliant. At least I could concentrate that 2 weeks ago.
That was Scotty to Hottie. Thank you for dealing in. Any birthdays, events, anything?
Don't think so. No.
Well, it was my birthday the other week there, so thank you for everybody for all the cards and the presents and the gifts.
That was 2 weeks ago, though, was it?
No, just last week.
Was it? Right?
That was a week anyway. So it was a week. So now, Neil, I'm going to have a look here, see who's dialing in. Okay. Go and give us the briefing on what's going on tonight.
Oh, a couple of interesting ones tonight. In fact, the three of them are quite interesting, but the middle one's Standard Distillery. This is a Blair Athol. It's a small 500ml bottle, so you got an absolute bonus here because I didn't realise it was a 500ml bottle when I bought it, so it's more expensive. It's a Blair Athol 17-year-old, but it's an independent bottling by the Boutique company. We've been on about for about 7-8 years now. They do some nice stuff. So that's Blair Athol 17-year-old, quite interesting. A Highland Park, and it's the Spirit of the Bear.
Oh no, it's like a dog or something like
that. It was for the travel market again, yes. Duty-free market originally, but we were able to source some of that. We bought it legitimately, I hasten to add. And the new award-winning Glasgow Distilleries 1770. And
Alan.
We've got a special guest coming on the show, hopefully in a wee while, to talk about this. Just released last week, is award-winning, and it's a rich and smoky. It is 1770. So looking forward to tasting that and speaking to our special guest who's involved in the distillery.
We can't wait. Just to say, we've got Davy Pringle. You've already upset somebody from Wallingford. Darren. Alex, Susan, Alan, Michael Kelman, Liam Hughes. There's our guest star, superstar. My drinking companion for later on. I seen David Brown was dialing in, and of course Johnny Walker, who has selected. What's he selected for tonight?
Oh, I don't know. He bolted out the door and never told me.
That's it.
Longmorn. That's a
remember to hold it closer so they can see your smiley face.
Longmorn Distillery. I don't know much about that. I know it's in Elgin somewhere. I know, trusty favourite, Balvenie triple cask. Again, Graham must have been abroad there recently. This was for the not the export market, but the duty-free market, the world of whiskies. Absolutely fantastic, this one. Every time I walk through the airport in Edinburgh, whether it's 5 o'clock in the morning or 5 o'clock at night, I stop for a wee taste of the triple cask Balvenie. So I really like this one. And the Cowlila, this is an interesting one, Johnny. It's a distillery exclusive bottle.
Yes,
oh yeah, that's a nice one.
That's quite expensive.
It's a durian. I want to try that, folks. Let me try
that.
That's Johnny must have picked that without Graham saying.
I never did.
Johnny, I take back everything I said to you earlier on, Paul. And Darren Wallingford, what do you think I mean? Upset you?
Oh, you can't get upset in Wallingford. No. Anyway, I'll no pass jokes because we're live on air. But
all right, I better be careful.
That's it, guys.
So, it's 1, 2, 3. Longmorn, the Balvenie, Cowlila is 1, 2, 3 in that order for the director's dram later on. Your vote. You tell us what you want.
That's it. Now remember, folks, it's your club, it's your night. Dial in, give us
questions. Gordon just walked in. He's got clays on.
Oh, I know.
What's wrong with him?
No mankini. So of course we've got one of our back technical assistants just came in. But anyway, we'll keep to the thing. It's your show, so give us the questions that you want. We have our guest star tonight, which is Liam Hughes from the Glasgow Distillery, the award-winning 1770 distillery. Congratulations, one of my 49 drinking club buddies. We've had a few aperitifs over the past few years, and
it's funny he doesn't say much about the night show, do you?
Well,
ask him that.
Mr. Brown there, laughing away to himself, probably got a wee dram in his hand just now. So we're going to phone him up later on. Just seeing that we've got Callum Matheson dialing in, Stuart from Ivanhoe Prints, Ian Little, who's been good enough to help us print some bits and bobs. We've got these wee things that'll be coming out to you soon. So that was from Ivanhoe Prints.
Yeah, thanks for that, Stuart.
Gordon Smith's down in Brentford, one eye on us and one eye on Brentford football team because they're playing tonight on Sky. So he tried to postpone it, but he stays in Brentford. The Bees. So anyway, so we told Sky to postpone, so they were going to, but something happened, so couldn't postpone for us.
My pal Ian King would have done it. You know, I've been on Sky a few weeks ago there. I could phone my pal Ian King. I don't know
if you've seen him on Sky at 3:30 in the morning when nobody was on. They were too scared to scare folks. So anyway, I'm just zipping down here. Remember, if you've got questions, don't be shy. Anyway, Carlisle, Brian Johnston's wanting it. Now, I thought we could have some members of the month.
Members of the month.
Maybe give a shout out to members of the month. I just thought.
See what I mean? He comes up with these ideas, tells me about it. A great idea, Graham. Great idea. Aye.
So I thought we could
start with oldest member.
Yes, yeah. Who is oldest member? George. George is oldest member. No,
I thought it was Brian Johnson.
Aye, well, anyway, Brian Johnson and Stephen Johnson's. In my mind, I thought they could become the members of the month. We could give them a round of applause, because they've been at everything and anything. But do you know what they get as a prize or as a token of appreciation?
What?
Hee-haw! Hee-haw! You get to come to the market and watch us one night. But anyway, we just thought we'd appreciate you. So
Brian, that's who delivered your whiskey this week. You wouldn't have to put up with this nonsense.
That's it. Anyway, we'll not get far getting away fired into things. Just on the grounds of membership, Neil.
Oh.
£25.
Oh, the membership.
Cards coming.
Oh, aye. The cards are ordered. Yeah, we had to delay them because every time we put their order in, somebody else bought a membership. But they're all ordered, everyone. So if you order your membership now, between now and sort of January, you'll get a temporary card.
Yep.
Stuart Dale, we've not told you about that yet, but you're going to be printing
them. He knows.
Anyways, okay.
He knows.
You get a temporary card until the oak ones are ready. They should be in, I reckon, 7 days. So they were ordered on Wednesday. So hopefully they'll be in by next Friday. And we'll get the boxes out to you the following week, so you've got time to post them on for Christmas presents. And a huge thank you to everyone who's got involved. They got Kinemanic in the last few days there. Yeah. Fantastic. I'm really delighted. Thanks so much for that.
Thanks for your support. So anyway, right, we're going to keep the wheels turning, because I know Liam will be sitting there all nervous in his house.
Will he be nervous?
Shaking, drinking probably his second bottle of whiskey or something like that.
Can't be nervous talking to you. Surely
he's probably in the bath, matey or bubble bath. That's the first thing we're going to ask you anyway. But
you shouldn't have told him that.
No, I know, spoiling the beans. Right, Tatty, let's get stuck in about it.
First whiskey of the day. It's a 500ml bottle. Nice branding. It's a boutique whiskey company. Mm-hmm. I don't know much about them, actually. I tried to Google them.
There's only 502 bottles of this, and this is the second batch.
Yeah, they've got quite a lot, and they've got an artist who does it all. It's quite interesting. The Blair Raffle.
Daughter or son?
Is it?
I don't know. No,
I can't remember. I read the boy's name, but no. As we all know, Blair Raffle's the main ingredient for Bell's whiskey, and they've got the hedge here cutting bells. I think it's great labelling, and it's really modern. It's different for whiskey, rather than the traditionalists and that sort of thing. Albeit I'm a traditionalist when they're drinking off it, but I think the bottling, etc., is really nice to see. So it's a 17-year-old Blair Raffle that they've obviously bought so much off. I don't know how many they've bought of it, and they'll do their own bottling. So it's really nice stuff here. I had a wee nose off it earlier.
Oh, that's nosy of you. Nosy, very nosy.
It's really nice.
Oh, he's hearty. See, because I'm back, he's been tight-fisted.
Aye.
Wasn't that when I was away?
Well, I can't afford to get any more. You want to say what Scott was taking in a glass?
Oh, I can't believe it. He'd be filling a cask.
So, the Blair Raffle. The Blair Raffle Standard is owned by Diageo. It's in Pitlochry. Been there a long, long time. The boutique company has only been about, I think it's 2012 or thereabouts. Now, this is interesting for a 17-year-old because the standard Blair Raffle is a flora and fauna. It's a wee bit darker than that, So
it's got a little bit more colour.
I would suspect the standard one, flora and fauna, has maybe got a wee bit of your fake tan in it.
Oh,
I would suspect so. Because it'll be mature the same, I would suspect. There's nothing different in it at all. But a nice wee look, lovely pale straw colour on that, really nice. And give it a wee roll for the legs.
Oh, we like the legs. Talking about legs, I was going to tell Gordon Brown, put your clothes back on, and if you grab a glass, because you're technical, we can pour him a wee sip.
Okay.
Look at his face change. Did you see that? Look! He's grudging the man.
Put your clothes back on first, Gordon.
He's like Superman.
He'll come out with a pint tumbler the way.
Oh, I know. Oh, there's Nigel Flint dialed in, bud.
There you go, Gordon. You can stretch over and help yourself, pal.
Right, keep the 2 metre distance. Oh, there we go.
Come on, Gordon.
Come on, Gordon.
He's not going to. He's got a wee top on.
The partner, Master of Malt. That's who the boutique whiskey is.
Well, they're actually owned by Master of Malt.
Yes,
all right,
yes.
I know Master of Malt sells other stuff, that sort of thing.
That's it, so.
Yeah. So the legs are really, really thin, Graham. So let's have a wee look at that. Quick nose. Absolutely. Oh, that's quite nice.
It is, aye.
No smoke. Have we got our flavour map?
Let's go to the flavour map.
Really fast legs, really light, delicate. So wow, I'm thinking it's a way down here, Graham. Way down into the light, even right into this bottom left-hand square here. Really. And I'm not a great lover of them, as you know. My sherry's but I really like the nose in this. The nose is very florally, very cut grass. Tropical fruits.
Oh, fruity tutti.
Peaches. Now, is it apricots or apricots?
Oh, we'll talk about that. We've got somebody in from the States. We've got Gregor. He could ask her as that. Good old US of A. Apricot or apricot? Garage.
I call
Tomato
it apricot.
tomato.
Apricot's good. It's apples.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah, some lovely tropical fruits here. A wee hint of peppermint as well. Like mint leaf. Peppermint.
I've got flora.
Yeah, floral, definitely floral.
Grassy at first.
Yeah.
Juicy apricot.
That's it. The first two things that hit me was the floral and the grass, the cut grass. Really straw, hay sort of thing, really nice. But you'll get the only thing after you get the mint though.
I'm just about to say mint developing soon after.
I get the mint coming through there. That's really nice, really nice. Let's have a taste it.
Oh yes, this is the best bit. Shazam! Oh, that's pleasant. Absolutely.
I'm no great lover of the flora and fauna. I think it's a 12-year-old, isn't it? The Blair Apple.
It is.
Spices, cinnamon, right away coming through there.
It's nice,
You get the grassy coming through. Honey.
Cinnamon, honey.
Nice and sweet.
Honey.
It's like oats, oat cakes, biscuity.
I've got the biscuity. My brown sugar. Brown sugar!
I didn't get brown sugar. I suppose now on the finish.
Yeah, thank you.
On the finish, they're a wee bit longer than I expected, but you're getting that really sweetness coming through.
Ready home.
You can put that down now, Graham.
Thank you.
I forgot to tell Scott about it 2 weeks ago. His studio, his arm just fell off.
Talking about Scott, I don't even know if he's in. I don't even know. Let's have a look, see if he's in. Stephen Johnston.
I saw he hit a deer with his car the other day going up to Linders Abbey.
Oh dear. Oh, guess who's there from over the water? From Canada,
Mike LaRue.
Yeah, the American hero.
We touch the water in it, really softens the nose, and you don't get the floral, the grassiness first. It's more the tropical fruits I get now. On the first, with a touch of water in it, actually softens it. Definitely apricots, peachy. A wee bit of mint coming through there again. I think it's a lovely.
It's
lovely
nice,
nose.
absolutely.
Really nice nose in that.
Moreland's dialed in as well from Bathgate.
I take it we'll force you to drink tonight again, Moreland. Yeah, that'll be your fault. Yeah. Wow, no, that's honey's the first thing that it's been out. Cinnamon, vanilla. Spices coming through. Vanilla, yeah, I know where you're coming from. I think it's more honey.
Honey.
But the biscuit, the oat cakes, the dryness of oats and that is really coming through there. I think that for a light delicate, way down here. I think it's a 17-year-old right enough, Graham.
So
there's a lot going on
there
there
for a wee bit of time.
The tropical fruits, the works in that, I think is just amazing. I really like that. That certainly gets a seal of approval. In fact, another wee sip, I think.
That's it. Who else is giving it the seal of approval out there? Why doesn't somebody film themselves and stick it on Facebook?
Lady Boys.
Lady Boys. Well, no past comment about GZ and his part-time pennies.
Ian Brown will like that one, I think. Yeah.
I don't know if I tried this after you
I've told on is Ian he wrote Carnegie and he wrote the musical Whisky Galore.
That's it.
And he wants to put that on in partnership with us. So hopefully once the COVID's over.
And of course, I'm the lead star. And Neil's the lead female with a wig on.
I'll be the back end of the panto horse. You'll be the front end.
That's it.
No, I'm not sitting behind you.
We need to stand to attention. The first lady's dialed in.
Julie.
First ladies are dialed in.
It's a privilege to have you this evening. Yes, absolutely.
That's it. Right, number two.
Highland Park. That's an interesting nose.
It's some bare necessity.
The spirit of the beer.
Nature recipe.
I just like the name of this one. I was trying to look for different expressions, the more popular distilleries. I think this is about third or fourth Highland Park we've done.
Yep.
I didn't realise at the time it was the export market or the travel market. I think it is.
Yes.
I've not seen it in the shops, but interesting.
It's nice. See the packaging and the label and how they've redesigned. It was the students at the art college that done it for them for free as part of their promotion. You know, when you can go and get students to do like internships and work together. That was him. I think they've done a really good job. As far as I'm aware, or I knew it was the students, maybe it'd been Glasgow, but it was the young lads. Oh, I was feeling generous.
There's too much in that. Again, the Highland Park's up in the Orkney Islands. It's Kirkwall. It's been about since the late 1700s. Really old distillery. On the top of the hill, just in Kirkwall. I've never been up now. I'd love to go up.
I know the plan was to get up. I was going to do a licensed straight trip up there because, as you know, Michael Kelman, who dials in, good member of the club, he was the architect that designed the brewery. Oh. And of course, Norman was at his wedding, and of course, so anyway, that's what we were hoping. So maybe we could do the brewery and the distillery for all our members.
Michael be able to get his free drink then?
Absolutely. Mike.
I like that.
I know.
I like that.
Because he's dialed in this week. We've not seen him for a few weeks.
No.
Forgot what he was looking like, but anyway.
I saw his order coming through after 8 o'clock, so he's really organised. I see you.
Yes.
Anyway, spirit of the beer. It's one I've never. One I've not seen. Lovely colour, nice a wee bit darker. I think it's just bourbon matured. I don't think it's double matured at all. And it's not got fake tan. I'm sure.
Fake tan.
Highland Park claim theirs are all au natural. Just like Gordon Brown with a few grams
when he's
au natural.
Doing the commando.
Taking his boxers off.
Sharing people's trousers.
Was that in your house or something? Aye.
Police were too scared to go near him.
Oh, did he go there?
Jamie McDonald's liking that. The last one, soft and tasty and very light.
The
last one.
I agree. It was, as I say, it's not my favourite down that corner of the flavour map, but I really enjoyed it. The colour here, natural. I'll be looking at the legs a bit thicker coming down. I can't get the right light. Oh, there we go. Well, they're actually quicker than normal Highland Park. Quite a lot there. It's quick nose. Oh, you get a wee bit of smoke for that. Well, that's interesting. When you got the flavour map, GB. Just a slight.
It's up front, just a wee bit.
I would say you're sitting on the halfway line here. Just up into smoke. Just a wee touch of peat there. A wee, maybe 5, 10
just a wee bit, aye.
There's no much, but you're getting that, as you do with Highland Park. It's coming through, but there's a real sweetness coming through there. Right, honey, citrus. In fact, marmalade. It's like marmalade for me, right? You know, I keep always going about the thick cut and the thin cut. You get the light, thick rind sort of through the thick cut.
I'm a big fan of marmalade.
I didn't mind it.
But my mate Paddington Bear, he liked marmalade.
I met Paddington in Lima.
Lima.
It was right in the seafront before he swam over the Pacific.
Right. I thought he rode.
Did he? We started a statue. I'm just standing there.
Right, was it? Was he asking for you put money in the top of his head or anything like that?
No. Well, that Army boys were getting the photos with the kiltie with his Union Jack and everything on. Right, here we were, Highland Park.
Back to Highland Park. We can get a free drink at the brewery, by the way.
That's great.
We're away.
Right, Michael, we're on.
And then get the distillery sorted, Mike.
I'm sure they're in tier 1. Certainly thick cut marmalade, a wee bit of coffee. The citrus is very lime as well behind the orange. It's that like a bitter orange, bitter sort of sweet kind of thing. Certainly honey. A wee bit ginger coming through there.
I was going to say a wee bit of ginger, stem ginger.
Yeah, stem ginger. What's stem ginger?
You know when you get ginger and it's on a stem rather than the ginger that's been
put. You picked off trees, the ginger.
Yeah, but then you've got the stem.
Right.
Do you know where a banana comes from? It's like a potato. You pull them out the ground.
No, I've seen banana trees in Israel. I've seen them in Cyprus as well.
Potato, tatty. Anyway, right. I put that
down.
Right, let's
got a wee taste of this.
Right, about time.
Oh, that's nice as well.
Aye.
Rich orange peel.
Tatty peel.
Again, it's florally. The wee ginger coming through.
Like
honey,
that.
A real thick honey, real sweetness.
Yeah,
it's sweeter than the standard or any of the other ones we've had in Highland Park. There is a sweetness to it, but
certainly not as peaty as you say as well.
No, it's just a touch yet.
Smoke with a bit of chocolate, Moreland. Mikey LaRue's all over the green apples. I think he just wants to hear green apples.
What did Moreland say he got in it?
Smoke with a wee bit cheap chocolate, sorry.
Chocolate? No, I can't get chocolate, Moreland. That's interesting.
Maybe that's what he's having to eat. He's having a smoke and a bit of chocolate.
Aye, chocolate ginger. There we go. Chocolate ginger. There's certainly ginger.
We've not had ginger nuts out for a while, have we?
I've not had any of them,
Jaffa cakes. That's what he's getting at.
Jaffa cakes, Well, when they finish, vanilla. A bit malty.
Ice, baby.
And very light smoke. You get that smoke like when you were talking about the cigar smoke, you're always talking about the Havanas or that sort of thing. Like a wee Hamlet or something, just a light cigar smoke just coming through, just sort of mild cigar smoke. I like that.
Yeah, it's very pleasant.
Memory serves me right. That's as good as any of the Highland parts. I like the sweetness of it. The orange, the zesty of the orange peel, the richness of that orange. The richness of the orange.
But it's funny you mentioned cigars there. It just so happens that at the Mercury Grill in Whitecraig, we've got a fine selection of cigars from Cuba and the Dominican Republic for a great price. So the next time you're here, you can get a cigar with your malts.
And if the Canary Islands?
No. No, none of them. The proper Havanas. Nailed it. A little bit. We'll stop.
Highland Park, Spirit of the Bear. I really like that. Now we've got a serious dilemma for the third one, Graham, because we've got Liam coming on, who's the MD of Glasgow Distillery. CEO. I thought. Sorry, Liam. Humble apologies. And I'll tell you what, the first two whiskies have been phenomenal, absolutely great. So your award-winning 1770. Let's hope it's up there, and I'm confident because I love this colour. And I like the bottles as well, actually. I like the ribbed bottles.
You like them ribbed or non-ribbed? Anyway, we'll not go that. We've got a wee friend of ours that's in hospital, so we're sending out our best to Ailey just before I go and dial into...
Is that Moreland's?
No, it's one of our friends down in the Ayrshire coast. Right, let's get the big boy on. You're up.
Is this for 1770, Gordon?
Put your drink down there.
Hi, thanks for calling. I am now out of the office in an area with limited reception. If you urgently need to speak to someone, please call Mike Haywood on 07966.
Well, there you go. Somebody's been in the shower. Let's see what's going on here.
Never feels when it's not rehearsed.
Let's try this.
Hello.
Are you out of the bath yet?
I need to put you on silent.
Right, that's fine. That's fine. Are we all in position? How you getting on? How you keeping, bud?
How you doing, boys?
We're doing good.
Great, Liam, thank you. Yeah.
Yes, thank you. So thanks for taking the time out and joining us, and congratulations. So what awards did you win?
Graham, I was just you said thanks for taking the time out. I'm in Glasgow. We've got nowhere else to go. We've been locked down for so bloody long. I can't even remember what the inside of a pub looks like.
All right, aye.
Oh, you hooligans on the West Coast, right enough, yeah, absolutely.
That's it. So you're going to tell us about your awards?
Well, I believe Mr. Brown is on there somewhere watching or listening. You should probably get him on for this as well if he can join in, because this our peated whiskey in particular, and you know, we won 3 awards last week, and obviously won the big one, which was Scotch Whisky Distillery of the Year, which I think we're all still a wee bit in shock about that. But probably, if I look at the 3 awards that we won, actually, the award that we won for this whiskey that you're about to taste is probably the one that I'm most proud of, because if you look at the 30 other finalists that were in that category, it was the biggest category of the whole evening. And if you look at the brands that we were up against, it's actually astounding that such an esteemed panel of judges basically picked us out as a winner. So, you know, I'm very, very, very proud of this. But the reason I say about David Brown is when we originally were going to do peated for the distillery, it was only going to be 10% of our production, and David was working with me at the time, and the first new make came off the still, and the distillers at the time called me and David out. We were in a meeting and said, "Lee, you need to come and taste this." And we went into the distillery and we tasted the new make, and David will verify this, within 5 minutes we changed the whole production schedule, which has changed the distillery forever. Oh, nice. From 10% from 10% to 30% of the production. I went back in, phoned Chris up and said, cancel that order, multiply it by whatever the number was, and that's what we did. And so this we laid down in first fill sherry can.
Right, got you.
And we bought those, and actually it was a joint. We bought a container load of casks jointly with SMWS and Willie Phillips, who's the ex-MD of Macallan, I'm sure you know.
Right.
The container came to the distillery, and there was me and the guys from SMWS, and David and a couple of others, and Willie Phillips and his guys were all nosing the cask, going, right, we'll have those ones. No, you won't. We'll have those. Or a wee bit of a fun fight over the best casks. But they were, broadly the casks were amazing. So we knew even back then the new make was of a really, really high quality.
Got you.
The casks we were putting it into were brilliant. And really, it was just then a question of how early will it be good enough to take to put into a bottle. And what you're tasting, if you're tasting it now, it is actually only 3 years old.
Right. Well, go and talk us through it there, Liam. We've got some on our nose. What sort of characteristics are we looking for?
Sorry, Graham, say that again?
We're tasting some just now live, so we've got a lot of people dialing in. What should we be looking for? What do you get there, Liam? What do you get, Neil?
I get toffee, first of all. Real
but toffee?
Sticky toffee. Sticky toffee pudding almost for me.
Yeah. Is that about right, Liam?
Yeah. Toffee apple, dried apricot.
Yeah, dried fruit, yeah.
Into pepper spice and dried fruit.
Yeah.
Zesty orange.
I get the orange peel as well. Yeah.
And tatty peel. That's it.
That's interesting. What's the ppms on smoking it, Liam? It's a real nice, pleasant sort of smokiness as opposed to the robust phenols from the peat.
It is, guys. And one of the things that's also interesting about this is this is 50 ppm.
Right. Is it strong as that?
All right.
Yeah. On the nose, it's
it's pleasant. You get
Did you say it was first fill sherry? Yeah.
First fill sherry, and then finished in virgin oak.
Right.
Okay.
What were the legs?
6 months.
The legs.
Is it Neil's type of legs? He likes the short, fat legs.
Yeah, no, they're
so can he run away from him, Liam?
Pretty average. I would say. Yeah. Average legs. It's nice. See if we can put in the flavour map.
We're going to you still stay with us. I don't know if you can see us. We're a wee bit delayed from the phone call.
Yeah, I would have it quite over here, the colour, the richness of that, and the first fill sherry. I would have it maybe not as high up in the smoky. I've not tasted it yet, Liam, but certainly knows I didn't think it was 50. I thought maybe 20 ppms, but well over to the rich side.
The tatty peel side, we call it. Smoky. Because I'm poor publican. Right, we're going to give this a wee slurp.
Right. So one of the other things before you taste it, guys, which is important to know, is so the peated malted barley that we use for this is from Crisp Malting, and so it's East Coast barley. Right, got you. Just down the road. West Coast.
East Lothian, yeah. Wow, that's a great, toffee, cigar smoke, brown sugar, demerara sugar coming right through there.
Aye, yeah.
And a wee bit nuttiness coming through as well.
Right. Aye, it's lovely. Very pleasant.
Hazelnut?
Nuts, so hazelnuts. Neil's probably helped water the barley at one point in his puff.
What farm is it from, Liam? Do you know?
No, I don't know that, guys. No.
Yeah, I know John Playfair down here does a lot of the barley sort of thing. He prides himself in his barley. Specifically for whiskey. That's
we're
lovely.
going to put some water in it, Liam.
I'm liking. I don't know if you've watched this before, Neil. Liam. I love the sherry matured, the rich sweet, and that just fits perfectly with me. And the smoke's not away up there. It's really nice. It reminds me of the Talisker Dark Storm actually. Yeah.
Because somebody, where can you buy it? What route to market for our customers dialing in? Would they go through your? Do you have your own shop, or would you recommend somewhere else?
It depends where they actually live, but I mean, you can buy it direct from the distillery.
Yeah.
We do a huge amount online, and most of the specialist retailers, whether it's Royal Mile, right across the UK, will stock it, and we're currently in 21 countries around the world. We're not in the US yet. That should happen in 2021.
Well, we want to help you there, we'll piggyback on that.
I know an online whisky club that we sell it through their website. It's called 1775. It's
I've heard of them.
I don't know if you've heard of them, Liam. But certainly with the touch of water, the nuttiness comes out. The toffee is really, really like toffee, chewy toffee, not quite the sticky toffee with the water.
So we have a wee sip of that.
I like that. It's just a nice level of smoke for me as well.
Good balance.
Nice lingering peat on the finish as well. Then just coming through there.
Yep.
Caramelly on the finish.
It's nice.
The dry fruit.
Liam, I've got a question for you. What's your favourite out of your range of whiskies?
I love all my children equally.
Yes.
However, if I had to choose one, I have to admit it is this one.
Right. Okay. Very good. Good choice.
I've only tried your standard bottling, Liam, and whilst it was very nice, that is, to be honest with you, head and shoulders above your standard bottling. Is it the 1770 original? Was that the right title of it?
Yes, that was the original. And then the one we released a few months ago was the triple distilled, which is really different again.
Well, we'll try that sometime. But I like that one. I like that one. And apologies, because you maybe know we do the first, second, and third. And if I remember correctly, the original came in a very tight third place. But I think
this is right up there.
I think you might get a wee bit better promotion this year, or this tasting. And just answer me one more question, Liam. That's a very posh Paisley accent you've got there.
slightly west of Paisley.
Yes, slightly west.
Oh, brilliant.
Perfect.
Great. Lovely to speak to you, Liam.
Thanks for that, bud. Yes, and congratulations again on your awards. Absolutely. And we look forward to welcome and working with you in the future. We want to go through the distillery. And
I've been speaking with Mark, is it? Mark Rankin,
Yeah. So
Steve Rankin.
So when the time's clear, the coast's clear, we're heading through to see them and we're going for some beers. Maybe some of our members can join us. But anyway, Liam, thanks for that. Congratulations again. Stay safe and we'll speak to you soon.
Thanks, Liam.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers.
Enjoy the evening. Look forward to seeing you. Bye.
There we go, folks. Thank you very much. Big clap for Liam there and the guys at the Glasgow Distillery. That was excellent,
It's great to speak to these guys. And and it's not because it was on the phone. Then I'm going to give you my verdict, Graham. And it is 3-1-2.
Well, it's funny. I'm the same as you.
No.
I'm not actually. I'm 3-1-2. I tell a lie.
That's what I said.
No, what did you? Gordon Brown stole it. I'm surprised he's not been up here with the rest.
You were talking.
All right. Aye, because I'm 3-1-2. That's what I like. So well done, Liam.
The backroom staff.
That's it. Now, just talking about this wee warmer.
3-1-2. That's how it's.
As you know, I was away for a couple of weeks, and I came back, and I've got a cupboard where we keep all the whiskey in. And today I came in, and I found this package, all wrapped up slightly better than this beside all the whiskey, and I thought, yeah, beauty, what have I ordered that I've forgotten that I've ordered? And I was all excited, bearing in mind it was beside all the whiskey, so I was total excitement, just like a kid on Christmas, and I unravelled it to find that it was cutting blades. It was like the staff had got it in and thought it was a box of whiskey and put it in the whiskey thing. And of course, I've got these cutting blades, nothing to do with bloody whiskey whatsoever. So you can imagine how deflated I was after that. Anyway, so you can see how it was happening, right? So anyway, 1, 2, 3.
See that bottle's got some leather in the bottom.
Yes,
that's it. Okay, directors, I'm 3-1-2, and both of us. I think that's the first time Graham and I have actually agreed. Gordon Brown, the techie guy in the back on his phone. Are you phoning Gordon?
That's it, aye, absolutely.
The massage parlours are shut now, son. Settle down. Right, Longmorn, number 1.
Yeah.
The Speyside from Elgin. Number 2.
Ballyvenny.
Triple cask, 16-year-old. Lovely biscuit, as I say. Every time I go past through the duty free in Edinburgh Airport, 5 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock at night, I have a wee taste of that. And Cowleela Distillery exclusive bottling. There we go. Gregors, have we got any opinions, any views, any votes?
Julie, the First Lady, is putting number 3 to the first, number 2 is second, and number 3 is first. That's fine. That's fine. Good on you. Whilst we're getting everything coming in, folks, remember Christmas is just round the bend. We've got our Christmas packs and we've also got our Christmas membership packs. £25 for the membership pack and £25 for the Christmas pack. If you can get them to us soon, we can get them posted out in the next week and a bit.
Yes, they're not in yet because I've been trying to order them this week, but I'll tell you about that later. And the special Christmas show with a couple of special guests.
Yes,
Which will
absolutely.
only go live as of Christmas morning.
Yes, so you and your family can sit round after listening to the Queen's speech, or first in front of the Queen's speech. In fact, maybe the Queen will be watching us as well on Christmas Day. She'll be watching us. So we won't go too much into the membership, but it's £25, £25, great Christmas presents for people that you're stuck to buy a gift for.
Just one thing on the membership, so I'll be a bit confusing on that. If you're buying it as a present for someone, just put your name, get it delivered to you, and just in the comments box, you've got to go through the shop and membership. In the comments page, put the recipient's name on. We have to send you an email to give them a link to verify, activate their account, because we've got to have the declaration that they're over 18 years of age, and we've got to ensure that they're happy with their privacy policy to get emails. And for you guys in the States, the Quakes are ordered. The Quakes should be in sometime next week as well. So we'll need to get that all priced up, and we'll be ready to open up the membership to America, even though somebody's jumped the gun. I can't remember.
One of my rugby padres
jumped the gun, but that's fine. We'll sort you out, and we'll do that. So what's the verdict then, Gregors?
Oh, it's all you say. Hey, lots of my customers are wanting gifts. Maybe a Christmas whiskey pack for £25 and a bottle. Ho, ho, ho. You heard it straight from Santa Claus.
Number 3. Oh, Blakey, I'll know you're happy with this one.
What? No!
Gordon,
That's a £200 bottle of whiskey.
Gordon Browse put about 7 votes in himself.
Bloody bugger you. You'll not get the full dram for the £5. Bloody, that's about £10 a nip.
And the rest, son, and the rest.
Oh, Christ. I remember when I got this and actually bringing it back from, I was over with David Pringle, my brother from another mother, and we picked this up. No! Look, he's got 2 glasses. What's an Oliver bloody twist? Please, sir, can I have some more? No, you cannot.
Cowlila.
Oh, Jenny Thorne's agreeing. Anyway.
I love whiskey. I love so that island of Isla. Cowlila is owned by Diageo.
Yeah.
It's a very early 1800s distillery. Now, if I remember, Cowlila is Moch is the early morning dawn, because that was one of my favourites.
Yes, we tried that. That was good.
It's very light, very delicate. Cowlila one. The 12-year-old's very nice as well, but they are quite heavy peated. Talk about heavy peated. I'm actually surprised that Liam's saying it's 50 ppm.
I know.
At 1770.
Good to see. The initial it wasn't, but then when you added water,
you got the lingering peat. Yeah, it was coming back, but it didn't stick out at 50 ppm. I think the sherry and the sweetness of it disguised that. So this is a distillery exclusive bottle.
Very exclusive. How many bottles were done? There's no
many. Well, I know Glen Kinchin used to do them at 6,000 bottles.
One is 6,000.
Usually Diageo 6,000.
First fill Kentucky bourbon. Full part, specially charged California red wine casks. There you go.
Yeah, you can see I quite like the red wine. It gives a dryness to it, doesn't it? Nice wee darker colour. Oh. It's not quite the sherry matured.
What colour did you say there?
Darkish colour. Darkish colour, aye. It's not that's not a technical term, by the way. That's for folk from Walliford, Darren, so you understand what I'm talking about. It's darkish outside, so it's similar to this. Or it'll probably be daylight in Walliford, I would suspect. The legs on it. Oh, that's interesting. Actually, they came away very quickly there, but they're just sort of lingering, just dropping down nice and slowly. And normally Cowlila, what are you doing? I just saw a red light. What was I saying? Get the flavour map up.
Right, flavour map.
Because Cowlila.
Neil McIver's saying, I bet Neil could peel an orange in his pocket. Is that what he's saying?
Cowlila would normally sit up here, not quite as far over as the Ardbeg and the light side. But I would say, it's a wee bit darker. I would think it's maybe sitting more to the halfway line, and hopefully up with the smoky on the nose. It's actually quite sweet as well. Yeah, sorry, Graham, thanks. Yeah, caramel, toffee, a wee bit vanilla coming through there.
And this was Johnny Walker that picked these.
I can't get any fruit in it though. The Cowlila Moch, as I remember, is fruity, but the standard 12-year-old is very similar to this. But this is just a richer, sort of smoother.
Look at it. It's a good colour, absolutely.
And I'm certainly getting
tan.
I don't know. No, it's not that. I always think you get that pink tint. No, if you look at it in the light there, It's almost like a pink tint through it, and I sometimes see that from red wine. It's maybe that red light you put in the eyes there.
Blinded by the light.
But yeah, vanilla, caramel, toffee.
That's it.
A wee bit gingerbread, actually.
David Brown's asking where my tan is, washed away in the Scottish rain.
That's actually very pleasant in the nose again. Whoa,
it's lovely.
Heavy peat.
That's it. Just to interject there, just for you that are dialing in for the first time, the Director's Dram is an add-on that you can purchase, and we will send you a measurement with next week's packs, just in case, so you all know what's going on. But
that's heavy peat. Yep, way up from the 1770 Glasgow distillery. It's a peat. The intensity of the phenol hits you right away. Then it's softening up now. Toffee, caramel, a wee bit chocolate coming through now. In fact, I've got a bit orange coming through that, like chocolate orange coming through it now, Graham.
You've been peeling that out your pocket. He's been pulling it out of his pocket, Neil.
Neil McIver, what was it he gave me? I was trying to tell Graham what he gave me yesterday when I delivered to you. And I can't remember what the hell it was.
I have no mention.
That's absolutely wonderful. I like the richness of it.
Yes.
The toffee, caramel, and just as you go in there, the fruits are orangey. Chocolate orange, it's almost like coming through, and behind it, long finish, lingering long finish. The touch of water takes the edge off the phenol on the nose. It's like burning fire, no burning fire, just like damp embers. As you do it, and you get the wee bit of orange with the water. A bit heavy in the peat for me, but dried fruit coming through now. Yeah, Christmas cake. Ooh, there's something there. There's orange, Just trying to think. Fries orange.
Oh, fries.
You had one of these fries?
Oh, chocolate.
The dark chocolate fries.
Is it the orange thing that you're on about? That's what you're talking about. No, that's what I'm saying.
Fries, chocolate. You get them vanilla. I ken what I mean.
I know what it means.
It's maybe older folk. My dad, I remember when that talking about fries orange. Fries chocolate orange or something that's called.
Neil McIver gave you Glen Scotia
11-year-old sherry.
Cash and
sherry mature.
I've got that in shot. I've got that in stuff. I think so. Anyway.
But no, that's really nice. A bit heavy in the peat for me. But if you're an Isla lover, it certainly beats the Cowley 12-year-old out the park. I prefer the moch because I like that sort of light and delicate of the peatness. But that's really rich, really full-bodied almost.
Yeah.
It's very nice. So if you're looking for a Director's Dram, certainly, but make sure you enjoy the peat because it's quite a heavy one.
I don't think anybody will like that. Don't bother ordering it.
That's about as peat as we've tasted, I think, Graham.
I like that. I think we're building up. I do it. I think it's very good.
But I still think the
1775 was cracking.
I like a good one, Liam.
Thumbs up for
you got that one, Liam.
For Liam.
So we'll just send you bank details to put the payment in later on, Liam. It's fine. It's okay.
That's it. So everybody's enjoyed the show, folks. It's been good. We've got to just say that get your orders in as soon as you can. Remember, order the Director's Drams as well. And plus, give us some insight on what whiskies you would like to see next month for our next tastings.
For the members.
For the members. Drop us an email.
We've got the 11th selected, and I can't remember what they are. 11th and 25th, because that ties in, but that'll be the special Christmas show. It'll be pre-recorded. So, because I didn't want to see him on Christmas Day. I couldn't cope with that.
He's coming in to help me. We're opening Christmas Day.
You're opening, you're right.
Got a few buddies coming in. But members, drop us an email what you'd like us to taste. Even going forward, again, it's your show.
Members, we'll try and have a members night on the 18th of December again. We chat and see.
So the next tasting night we've got is the 11th of December.
2 weeks tonight, 11th of December.
We've got the members night on the 18th, so that's members only. As the guys know, dial in, we get interaction, which is good fun, and then we're doing the Christmas pack as well for Christmas Day. And you won't know what that one is.
Does that mean I've got a smile on my face?
Aye. Pull that orange, get that orange in your pocket, Neil. Tell them. Right, that's it. Right. Anyway, guys. Anything else for the good of the whole?
I think about that. When's the last time you bought me a pint, Neil McIver?
Oh!
I'll tell you.
That's it. Right, well, for the good meeting, Neil. Been great to be back. 312.
Yep.
Thanks to our guest star appearance tonight. Thank you for everything. Thank you, Gregor. And what we're going to say, Tatty Peel?
Slange.